On January 29th, Debbie's birthday came around for the first time. Without her, I lit a candle for her and got a cupcake to eat, just like it was her birthday cake. Doing these things helped me get through the day, and I am planning to continue them as traditions. Things are starting to get a little better. I started to feel better. Good by the end of the first month of 2021. Then my father started having trouble breathing. The staff did a test and found out the equivalent too. The truth was that he went to dialysis the morning of February 1st. He had enough energy that morning to do the dialysis. But when he got back, he couldn't catch his breath. That's when they took him for test. But my father was determined he was going to go that day. I stayed in my chair the night before because Tim had called and told me that something might happen. He called me around 6 o'clock in the morning to tell me he was gone. Dad had still been talking the night before, so I was surprised that all happened so fast. I saw 2 times how quickly COVID takes a person. The staff got in touch with Tim, so he had called me. I had to let him know. I didn't know that I would have to be strong on that day. I was tempted to know I could do this. Still, it took a while for me to be able to call Tim. I tried to get all my thoughts together before I made the call. All the questions, all the whys, I couldn't answer myself. I tried to get ready to answer them for Tim. When I called, it seemed like he expected it. The conversation was a little bit of a blur in my memories. Before COVID, we could get together after tragedy like that. But we were still isolating then. I was scared for myself too. Afraid I was going to go backwards after the progress I made. Debbie, Mom, my dad, all gone within 90 days. I remember a lot of Dad's old friends whom I had only known from church came to the funeral. The pastor personally knew my parents and it felt like a part of the family. So it was a wonderful service. She always had worked under my brother at his first church. It was an example that he gotten her to decide to go into ministry. Everyone wore masks, but because it was a small country church, we were able to do something closer to a normal funeral than I'd imagined. A lot of people did all at that time. It felt great to be able to have that at the church the way Dad would have wanted it. It was the church I'd grown up at. So many memories are connected there. I saw a lot of people whom I haven't seen in a long time. Tim and I had been little kids running around there once, and everybody still remembered us that way. People tell me all the time how much it looked like my dad, and I heard that comment a whole lot that day. The funeral brought back a lot of feelings though. I was kind of a wreck that day, trying to carve his mask on. That's not too much fun either. After that, it started to help me to think about my mother. Before that, I couldn't. I tried. I just couldn't do it. She was like glue for me. After all I lost, I was like I had permission to think back and remember. At the funeral that day, I went all 3. I had 3 counselors at the time. Yes, I had God, but the counselor really helped me because I was upset with God in those days. I screamed and yelled at him every night, but still I prayed. It didn't make sense, but that was where I was at.